Yo, what's up my guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm Crix, and if you haven't been here before, why not? Today, we're going to be talking about the possibility of Glacial Fragments Legendary and Freezing Winds talent being completely broken in 9.1.5. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Yo guys, so what I want to talk about first is the current retail live build that us Frost Mages have been using for Mythic Plus. Standard setup has been that we have played Freezing Winds Legendary on hands, and we've played our Domination sockets in our Domination sockets, and we have all our gear upgraded, and we have our sockets in our additional slots. Okay, what I want to talk about is the potential of changing that. So we're going to go straight into game. We're going to look at what we're currently using and the talent choices that we have been using for Mythic Plus, and then we're going to talk about the potential of Glacial Fragments and the talent Freezing Rain. We're going to talk about the target cap being lifted and why the synergy of these two changes are, in my opinion, going to be absolutely overpowered as hell, guys. Let's get right into it. Right, so I'm a Venthyr Frost Mage. At the minute, I'm not really in a rush to change my Coven. Based off the patch notes, there's a few things changing, but I strongly believe Venthyr is going to be just fine, given what we're going to be able to do. So, let's take a look first at gear and talents. Okay, so this is my gear, 247 equipped. I'm 2.6k rated Frost Mage, somewhere in the vicinity of rank 60 to 70 world. So reasonably competitive, considering I pug all of my keys because I don't have a team. But that's the situation a whole lot of us are in. But what's going to set you above the rest when it comes to your Mythic Plus and how you're going to excel at it when 6.1.5 releases? I have to stress, guys, this is based off the current patch notes. This prediction, it's the first prediction video I've ever done. I'm excited about it because I genuinely believe that this is going to be incredible for Frost Mage. I really, really believe it's going to be incredible. So, let's take a look at, first of all, the retail setup that most of us are using in most of the Mythic Dungeons that we do at the minute. So we're going to play Freezing Rains Legendary on your glove slot because it keeps your Domination sockets open for every other slot. You don't necessarily have to run all 5. You can run 4 and prefer item level over it. A lot of players do because, well, the Leech Shard isn't really that great, and a couple of the other ones aren't really that great. You do want to be running the Absorb one, especially when you're doing higher keys, and you want to run Shard of D's, Shard of Core, and Shard of Beck, because those are your 3 DPS ones, all active in Mythic Plus. Your Shard bonus for all Unholy Shards is completely inactive in a Mythic Plus surrounding. Okay, so talents. Most people are running Lonely Winter, Shimmer, Rune of Power, Chain Reaction, Ring of Frost for control. Optionally, you could go for Ice Ward. I prefer Ring of Frost. I just think it offers better control for getting big pulls set up. Okay, Splitting Ice is absolutely situational, guys. Anyone who has told you previously that Splitting Ice is your absolute go-to for Mythic Plus, it's not true. It's just not true. Freezing Rain has its place right now in dungeons like The Other Side, Necrotic Wake, and Halls of Atonement. Best 3 examples, because you can make huge pulls, and you can literally overlap orbs. You can have 2 orbs running. Okay, so don't hard lock yourself into Splitting Ice currently. And then, of course, last but not least, all us Frost Mages are running Thermal Void because we have no reason to run any of the other ones because they just don't perform as well. You can sim this all yourself with Raidbots, Simcraft, etc, etc, etc. Right. But what we want to talk about is 9.1.5, guys. The A.O.E cap of Frozen Orb is being lifted. Okay? Now, if you have bothered to read the patch notes, I'm not going to pull them up. They're readily available for anybody. But it states that Frozen Orb will have its target cap lifted. Okay? but it also says that it will continue to do its current damage on the target cap we currently have, but will do additional damage uncapped after that. So, they will try to scale this extra damage, but notoriously Blizzard are pretty fucking poor at that, pardon my French. But I genuinely believe that Freezing Rain is going to be the go-to for us because of the lift on the target cap. Remains to be seen. I haven't tested on PTR yet. Now, the other one big thing that I want to talk about is Glacial Fragments Legendary. Okay, so I've made a set with Glacial Fragments Legendary. Haven't got it upgraded yet because I'm lazy, but this is what it's going to look like. Glacial Fragments Legendary is craftable. It's called Icebringer, but it's craftable on your legs or your back. So you still have the option of running that 5-set domination pieces if you want to do that, which is absolutely fantastic. It's another reason why this Legendary is going to be absolutely great, because we don't have to sacrifice any domination pieces to use it. Now, Tooltip says, Ice Lance has a 20% chance to explode into shards of ice when it hits a target, dealing 795 frost damage up to 5 enemies near your target. This chance is increased to 100% if your target is standing in a blizzard. Sounds great. It is. But it's having its target cap of 5 lifted. It'll no longer be capped to 5 additional targets. And that 5 targets wasn't including the initial target. Okay, so it was hitting, your Ice Lance was hitting 1 target, but your Glacial Fragment was then activating and hitting 5 other targets. Not bad. If you ran Splitting Ice, it split and hit 10 targets. Okay. But the synergy of these two pieces means that when you have Freezing Rain talented, you have instant casts on Blizzard. Anything standing in your Blizzard is a 100% chance to crit. It doesn't have to be a procced Ice Lance. It will guarantee a crit. Now, you no longer have Splitting Ice, but the Legendary is no longer target capped. So that one Ice Lance will split and hit every single target in your Blizzard. The potential for the A.O.E. damage and the synergy that these two changes could have for Frost Mage is incredible. I'm really excited about it. Really excited about it. The fact that we're not going to be technically hard locked into Splitting Ice because the target cap is being lifted from this Legendary, your Glacial Fragments. Guys, this is huge. You can also conduit change. Your Blizzard will do 60% more damage with the Frozen Orb conduit. We'll take a look at them in a second. So you're getting additional uncapped damage from Orb. You're getting an additional 60% from instant cast Blizzards. You're also getting free cold cast critical strikes from your Ice Lance when targets are in your Blizzard. Guys, this is absolutely gigantic for us Frosties. Let's go take a look at some of the conduits that we can change up. Wrong table. I am actually turbo excited about this, guys. Turbo. Right. Conduits. It's the current conduits I'm running. Obviously, you're always going to run your icy propulsion. It's just too good to miss. Okay. Defensives. Completely situational. If you're struggling a bit, use condensed Animosphere. It will reduce some of the damage that you're taking and heal you up a little bit. Ice Bite, absolute must go to, increases the damage of your Ice Lance. That's where most of our damage is. But with the changes coming up, most of our damage will be transferred into our Orb, and the Ice Lance damage created by Glacial Fragments splitting up fucking everywhere and just blasting the living bejesus out of everything. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. You can see it in my face. This Unrelenting Cold. Frozen Orbs damage is increased by 27%. So not only is it going to be hitting uncapped targets, you're also increasing that uncapped target damage by 27%. Must use this when you play a Mythic Plus. Don't miss it. Another possibility that we will be able to look into, I don't see that it's going to be better than Ice Bite for your Ice Lance damage, but something that we can look into is Shivering Cold. Blizzard's damage is increased by 14.4%. So running the Freezing Rain talent will then give our Blizzard an additional 74.4%. Now, I have said in previous videos that Blizzard is pretty much just a feeder spell to get Orb off cooldown. That hasn't changed either. It just means that it's going to do more damage for you. The more Blizzards you get out, the more Orbs you get out, uncapped A.O.E on Orbs, and gigantic uncapped A.O.E from Glacial Fragments. Guys, the possibilities for us at the minute are incredible. Now, I do have to add the disclaimer. I'm basing this prediction video, first one I've ever done, off current PTR, current patch notes, okay? If Blizzard decide to change something, well then this prediction is not going to be just as effective as I'm hoping it will be. But, guys, get ready for 9.1.5. Don't make any rash decisions on changing off your Frost Mage. I genuinely believe this is going to be gigantic. The possibilities here with the synergies of these changes are going to be incredible for Frost Mage. Incredible. I'm actually excited about it. I'm really looking forward to 9.1.5. I hope you guys are too. And I hope this video has been really, really useful for you. I hope it's given you a little bit of insight into your Frost Mage. I hope you agree with what I've said, what my prediction's going to be. We're going to have to wait for 9.1.5 PTR and test it out. I will probably jump on there and test it out to try and confirm my suspicions. But I'm pretty confident, guys, that this is going to be insane. So don't hang the boots up on your Frost Mage just yet. Don't go to Fire. Don't go to Arcane, guys. Give 9.1.5 a chance. Remember what you've learned from this video. It's just a prediction. But, guys, I really think this is big. I really, really think this is big. Just want to thank you all very much for watching. If you haven't seen any of my videos before, thank you especially for taking the time to watch the video. If you're not currently subscribed, think about hitting the sub button. Turn your noties on. Ding, ding. Ring the bell. And drop by more often. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Crix123 most nights of the week. Thanks for watching again, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.